Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Hello, Capricorns, you wonderful Capricorns. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well. What a gorgeous day. You see that sun coming in? Oh, man. I love the sun. I love it. I love it. It makes the whole day feel brighter. It makes your outlook look more positive. It's so many beautiful things. I'm diving into love. I have been on this love kick right now, and I match make for, well, almost 5 couples. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. You look at the energy, you get those vibes from people to find out what's going on. I'm having fun doing love. I might not even do anything else. I might just focus on love because it makes the world a better place. It makes people happy. Makes people find who they were meant to be with. Love is a beautiful thing when you find that right one. I'm telling you. It could be so beautiful. Ooh, 2 cards snuck out. Let's see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Love is in the air. Ooh. Let's see. Mixed in with angels. And then that vibe that you have. Oh my gosh. That vibe will take you to different levels. You know what I mean? I just love that feeling. And Capricorn, you stay so much working and doing everything. Let's see what's in store for you. Let's see what's in store on your journey, okay? Let's see. Love is in the air. Let us see. Because we got to practice our breathing, Caps. Have you been breathing or just existing and letting the air flow? Inhale, exhale twice. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Yes, and shake it off. Be the best you possible. This realm right now is like peaceful. I'm feeling peace coming from you. It's like you are in your zone right now. Caps. That's what I'm saying. Ooh. All right, let's see what is happening in your life right now. Abundance. Look at that. First card out the deck. Abundance. And that's the card that fell out. Caps, you coming into some treasures, things you've been planting and working towards. You're going to get an abundance of love. Somebody has been holding back. Ooh, I love it when it comes out like that. Somebody has been holding back on you, and they want to tell you how much they care about you, how much they love you, and they scared of you. You stubborn goat, you. They are so terrified of, and I don't see the ex. This is somebody new. Finally, oh my gosh, Caps, you was holding on to that ex for a minute now. You've cleansed that heart and cleared that blockage, and now you letting the love come in. Receive it. Receive it. You know that ex wasn't good for you, didn't belong with you. You had no time to spend wasting again. You've been wasting off on this ex for years because they always come when they know you're about to open your heart, spread your wings, and fly. And you know what? You're going to still fly. You're just not flying with them. That's okay, because it took a minute for you to let go and get over. That person will always be near and dear in your heart, even if they ain't right for you. But now you're about to embrace real change and be able to receive the love that was actually meant for you without that blockage. And you can't blame yourself or feel guilty because you tried. You heard what I said? You tried. You tried to make things work. Okay? Okay. My friend always say that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm just telling you. It feels so good to feel that light, open spirit with you right now. I love it. Personally, I love it. And I'm feeling the clearance. This is nice. Be adventurous. It's a new day. Take that journey. It's a new day. New things are coming on your plate, new opportunities. Abundance is flowing. Love is coming in, a new partnership. Be willing to receive. It's a new day. You're doing things differently. Things you might have been hesitant about. Now you've made up your mind that, you know what? It's time for this change. It's time for me to be in a better spot in my life. I've had the ups, the downs, the roller coaster, the panging for someone that didn't know how to fully commit and do things the right way without infidelity. And you kept holding on because there was a time when that person was dedicating their time to you, and then they started looking around elsewhere but still trying to hold you and still explore. People have to understand you can't hold people down and back because of the fact you're still looking. It's either you want to be with the person or not, but you're being selfish and greedy. They were trying to hold you back so that they could still explore, but no, they still got you right there. A lot of guys do that to women. Women do it to guys until something better comes along. Stop wasting people's time and leave them alone until they're able to fill that void with somebody who's going to be committed and dedicated to them. And you moving cautiously, but you got to be free. Your spirit has to be free. You got to come into harmony. Get into that zone of love where you feel comfortable again. And even if you proceed with caution, that's fine, as you should. But make sure that you're not focused on the elements of that past person, and you're willing to accept this person for who they are, not comparing them. And I know that's difficult, but you can't compare. Ask for what you want, okay? When you need help, don't be embarrassed, don't be ashamed, ask for help. That's it. Ask for help. We have one life to live, and how we live it is up to us. You have a free, open spirit right now, and you're willing to receive. Don't be scared. Don't procrastinate. Try new things. If you wanted to go, well, I mean, things that's not going to make you sick, like that roller coaster, because you've been on that enough with relationships. But I'm talking about when you feel this zest, this feeling of possibilities. Run with it. Don't be scared. Run with it. Be the best you. Accept responsibility. Some things work out and some things don't, but you won't know how it's going to work unless you explore. And when you explore, you learn. When you learn, you grow. And this is what you're aiming for, because this is your MO all the time. I'm going to grow. You live by that. Growth and learning. And that falls true in relationships. But take the nuggets from this past relationship to know the things you're not going to tolerate. Because I think in that relationship you accepted certain things previously, so that person kept gliding through because you put it out there how you didn't mind being treated. You understand me? You didn't like certain things, you broke up with them, you got back together, you broke up with them, you got back together. Now you're willing to be with someone that matches your energy, matches your time, matches your space, and willing to share your life with them. That person didn't want to lose you, but didn't want to treat you the way you should be treated. Didn't respect you the way that they should. But they know you bring a lot to the table, but they were challenged. They couldn't measure up. And now that you're exploring, you're learning that there are people that can measure up to you, work with you, build with you, and stabilize a relationship with you. And you say you were tested. You were tested to build your strength and to build that tenacity and to build that love. Because now you know what you will accept and what you won't. You know what you love and what you don't. So what I'm saying to you is this is your time right now. You're looking toward the future. You're looking towards the holidays. You're looking towards the new year. And this person, give them a chance. Give them a chance. Because it can't be worse than what you was dealing with over there, that you held on to for so many years because it was familiar. You like familiarity. You don't like constant change. You like growth. But you like to know that your home life is stabilized and nothing is wrong with that. I'm telling you right here and right now, it's time to turn over a new leaf, let go of the past, and build from this point on. Open your arms, test the waters, and see what's out there for you. Don't constantly refocus on what was. Focus on what is and what could be. And give this person a chance. And you know who I'm talking about. They've been giving you the Google eyes. They compliment you all the time. And, you feel a little bit butterflies in your belly. You're feeling it a little bit, and you're trying to avoid it because you don't want to go down the track on your journey to being with somebody that's not going to love and respect you the way that they should and break your heart. Don't hold on to things forever. If you got some really important questions that you need to ask along the line, document, write down those questions so that when you're in a position with this person, you can ask those questions and get the answers that you need. You're the one that's doing the interview. You're the one that's accepting their application. Before you hire them to be your man, your boyfriend, your partner, make sure, or girlfriend, make sure that they're checking some of the boxes. Have 10 boxes that are really important to you, even 5. And if they could at least get half of whatever you put out there, they're almost there. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to match every box 100%. But know what you could tolerate and what you're not feeling for. What you put up with in the past, you don't have to put up with in the future because you know you don't like it. So just to be in a relationship, don't accept nonsense. You hear what I'm saying? Do not accept nonsense. Open your arms and embrace. Who loves you, you love them. But make sure that the things you're willing to tolerate, they can measure up to and not overstate more than is needed. So what I'm saying is, don't just tolerate because you want to be in a relationship. You can tolerate because it's not that important to you. Let's say the person is true to you, but they always leave the toilet seat up. You can train them in that manner. Or she always wears that strong perfume that irritates your nose or you're allergic to. Compromise is about sharing your truth as well. I don't like this, I don't like that. You're beautiful, you're handsome, I care about you, but your perfume or your cologne irritates me. Can you put on something a little subtle, lighter, and things? Or go to a perfume store and ask them to show you some samples of things that might smell a little bit better. And you work with each other. Change the cologne. Y'all are trying to mesh and get to know each other. And things that you let go and said, oh, well. Y'all come to a compromise. Communication is key. Some people don't care and they'll say, you know what? I like this perfume. I don't really care if you like it or not. You can't be with them because it irritates your nose. And that's not a big blunder. It's just like I'm being upfront and honest with you. Respect should be mutual, I should say. And recognition. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. Things are coming your way a lot, maybe all at one time. Like you're in a batting range and you just got to keep hitting it out the park. This person has a chance of being your forever person. So what things you like and don't like, in order for that to happen, you have to communicate in a nice way without being offensive. And also say to them, please don't take offense. Male or female, doesn't matter. Because now is the time for you to be open. You've held on to baggage for so long and been trudging with this baggage, always knowing that this person is lurking and willing to come out of hiding. But that person is not your person. Don't try to force a relationship where you have to change the individual for them to mesh with you. You like things a certain way, don't feel bad about it. There's going to be somebody that likes it the same way with you, but do know, no relationship is going to be 100% checkbox, checkbox, checkbox. But there's some that will come close. So I say to give this relationship a shot. Don't be scared because you're in a learning zone right now. Let love show you how to learn from each other. This is what I'm talking about. Let love show you. You could be a dictator at times, Capricorns. You like to be in charge. You know what you like, what you don't like, what you'll tolerate, what you won't. But sometimes you bend a little bit for compromise, and that's fine. But don't bend for things that you know you can't tolerate, because then that person becomes something that's irritable to you, and you can't stand being around them. And things flare up, people flare up, things are said that should not be said. But the bottom line is the core of it all. What do you have in common with this person? How does this person treat you? What are you willing to tolerate, and what is definitely out of this world for you? You're not doing it, at least anymore. Love is a beautiful thing, especially when you find that right person to share your heart with. And you gotta explore. You're tired of the weeds, you're looking for the greenery. And be open to have conversations so that people know what you're saying and where you're coming from. Don't just roll your eyes and be like, oh. No, take the time. If this person is worth, or they have attributes that you love in this relationship, if you haven't met the person yet, they're on the way. But be open. Pay attention. You're learning through this process to accept things with compromise, not to be to the point where you alienate people, but don't tolerate stuff that's coming at you. When I keep seeing this X always in the background, it's like you tolerate it because you know that there were pangs in your belly. This person irritated you, but you loved them. They might have been great in bed, and you just felt yourself connected to them because you've been with them for so long. Could have been a high school sweetheart, somebody that you had kids with, whatever. It's just that you were not completely yourself because you wanted to keep the peace, but you weren't happy. Now is the time to learn and grow. Look at the words for you. Test it, which you have been. Learn, which you constantly do. And recognition. Recognize things that you could tolerate, things you don't want to deal with, and who's there willing to work with you to build a better, stable, more concise environment where your heart is inclusive, where your personality feels the warmth. You know, they always tell you, we allow people to treat us the way we want to be treated, right? So if you constantly accept things that you're not interested in or don't like, but compromise comes in. Let's say you have a man or a woman. Your woman loves tennis, you can't stand it. Your man loves football, you can't stand it. To be with this person is about give and take. So things that you may not always really like, if it's not that serious, consider working with this person and being a part of their joy. Change the way you do things. Don't accept put downs of negativity, and you don't do it either. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise, to learn, to grow, and to be our best selves. Caps, be your best self with no apology. Learn to love, because abundance is coming your way. They're going to kill you with love. You hear me? You're going to be smiling all the time and blushing. This is it. Be willing to work on it to make it bright and sunshiny, because like the sun is shining bright right now, make that love shine just as bright. Take care. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise and be our best selves. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And it's okay to love. We're in the love realm. That's what it's about. Open that heart. Let go of that baggage from the past and don't let it back in. We're in a safe space here. Put the blockage up, that wall up, and let that person know it's run its time, it's run its course, it's done. Don't let them seep back in, because it's not going nowhere. You're just wasting years and time. But this person has your best interests at heart, and they're willing to work with you to make things happen, because they're looking for stability too. So I see the warm embrace of you coming together with someone, and it's overflowing. Love overflow. Love overflow. That's what I'm talking about. Caps, the new year is coming in. Bring it in with somebody that respects you and that loves you, and it's not going to be wasting your time. It's okay, because it's coming in abundance. So pick and choose and know what's the one for you. Take care.